And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer Monday night edition with your host, Alan and Rappa Dave. I'm Rappa Dave.
I'm Alan. What's going on? You know what? I'm a lot better today than I have been in a little while.
Oh, yeah?
I've been feeling under the weather, but I'm back. I'm back.
Nice. James, how you doing, pal? Welcome in. Old School 2.0 in the hizzy. What's up, baby? How we doing? Yeah, I hear you, man. Like, I know you were sick. Lizzie started talking about she was sick. I go, don't even come near me. I don't want any part of it. You know, I was a little bit on the hungover side all day Saturday because Lizzie took me out, got me a little liquored up. But, you know, I got to sleep in, didn't do anything.
Oh, she drugged you, take advantage of you?
No, I mean, I woke up naked. I don't know what happened. You know, but Dave got to send pics of the new Winter Soldier mask. Yeah, send them. Yeah, I don't have the Winter Soldier mask. All right. I went and got some beers. What are we drinking?
We are drinking cookies and cream.
Okay.
What's up, Melton? How you doing, brother?
I got the same things.
Yeah,
what do you want to start with? Cookies,
yeah,
right?
I mean, I was just gonna say cookies, right? Like, I don't even understand that question.
Melton, what's up, buddy? All right. So these beers were brought to us, or we got these beers during last year, December time or whatnot, right? They've been in the fridge for a little bit.
Yeah, just before dry January, I picked these bad boys up, which they did something this year that they hadn't done in years past. Normally, it was a 4-pack of each one. This year, it was a 4-pack, but it was 2 cookies, 2 cream.
Absolutely, I saw that too. It popped up on the what's it called? Untapped, but also Beer Advocate. I can't remember what it was. Lone Star Beverages. They had it listed as that. So Lone Star Beverages in Carrollton, Texas. Now, Untapped has these, you know, ranked. We'll do cookies first, obviously. And that's what we're doing. So 6.2% alcohol by volume, 10 IBUs, cookie dough stout. Why are we starting with the stout?
I mean, why not?
5,100 check-ins, 4,400 of those are unique. Average 3.78 out of 4,008 ratings.
Yeah, this is one of those beers I look forward to it every year.
Really?
I just always pick it up when it comes out. This was the first.
I got a lot of floaters.
This back before COVID, the first like theme night, because they used to do like a new release like every like Monday night or something like that. And it was always like paired with something, right? You had like this when they did the cookies and cream. There was a local cookie place that they had their cookies there that you got a cookie when you ordered one of the beers, and the cookies were phenomenal. They did the tres leches. They did the pig. This was, you know, we were going like almost every Monday to try whatever crazy release that they had on their Mondays back before COVID.
I'll be honest with you. There's a lot in this beer. Do you see that in yours?
Yeah.
That's not a yes. That's a, you know, and but dude, there's so much. There's so much. You can see it on my screen. Look at that. Those aren't air bubbles. Those are like chunks of, look, I guess it would be yeast at this point. Why is it in here? Is this thing not filtered?
I don't know.
Oh, God. I am not excited. I've lost the appetite. I had a Sonic Blast earlier that I had to chew my way through. Didn't realize that it was going to come back and get me like this. I'm trying to look at some of their pictures and whatnot. That's
on the bottom.
You got
I went too much. All right, we'll see what happens.
These things aren't moving. All right, well, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Oh God, if this thing
it's
makes
almost like white at the bottom, that's
a lot of chunks.
Chunks.
Do you think that's white chocolate chunks?
I don't know. Maybe
I think it's against the law to say anything negative about them, so I'll just keep my mouth shut before we get shut down. So for somebody from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, will get in touch with, hey, you guys, you're done. You had a mediocre ride, but you're done now.
Someone overrated us with a mediocre rise.
Yeah, the smell is the chocolate is almost greasy smell of raw cookie dough.
Yeah,
best way. I'm not too sure.
I mean, look at the bottom of mine right there.
Yeah. What? I mean, it's just piling on. I really do hope that it's like cookie dough at this point, because I don't want that to be that much. Oh God. I mean, it tastes good though. That's the crazy.
It is. It is pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie. But I haven't gotten to any of the little bits and pieces.
It does. It tastes really good. It's not over the top sweet. So cookie dough stout, it's got, beautiful stout taste to it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I can maybe I should go get a spoon And I'll grab some of this stuff out of here
and see what it is.
Yeah, I just want to see what it is.
You
Now,
know,
I still got bubbles and stuff kind of floating,
yeah,
pushing some of this stuff to the top. But boy, oh boy, that stuff is settling like crazy. That might be cookie dough.
it's got to be right.
There's no way that's that much yeast in there. You know what I mean? That
It has to be cookie dough.
I'm looking for anybody else's that had anything close to what we're having here. But oh well. All right. So yeah, it tastes pretty good. Need to try a marmalade and a Guinness.
Huh.
I
I don't know.
I like Guinness.
I'm a big fan of Guinness. It's been a while since I had one.
Oh, I know, right? Like the last Guinness I had, I think had to be the 0.0, and the time before that was like clear the fridge with the extra stout. So it just was a lot going on. Now the 0.0 wasn't that great. It was
Watered down.
Yeah. So what's up, man? What do you want to talk about?
So toilet paper has gotten so expensive lately that I have to use the newspaper. The times are rough.
Oh, I bet that is a bit rough.
Because the Times, it's the New York Times. Like it's the newspaper. It's rough.
Oh, can you imagine that? What's up, Slap? How you doing, pal?
But also Times is like, the Times, like what's going on now, and they're rough because she's got to use, newspaper.
I think I want to eat this when it gets down to the bottom. I think I'm gonna have to.
I'm definitely gonna try, right? Like we don't back down from anything.
Going well, boys. Good to see your faces. Good to see you here, pal.
Good to see your words, buddy. Good to see your words.
All right. I think I'm going too hard on this, but it's not a high ABV beer. It's a 6.2. There's beers that we have coming up that are in the teens. So those are the ones I'm kind of nervous about.
You mean the 20s?
Oh, yeah. There was that 20. That 20%.
There's two. There are two.
Oh, God. These will be the highest ABV beers I've ever had, I think. I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know how much higher can you go from 24? Like, would you have one of those Angry Bastard beers or something that was like 36?
There was a Sam Adams one that I had that I think was like 40.
Utopia?
It wasn't you. I don't think it was. Was it Utopia?
I don't know if you get that kind of coin on you, buddy. To be honest.
I had that coin and I spent it. They had it at Hall's one year, and I grabbed like 3 bottles. It wasn't cheap.
I doubt it was that then, because that thing's like $250 a bottle.
Yeah. Trying to think of what it was. I think it was like 40 a bottle or something like that.
Yeah, Utopia is 28, and that's their highest. So I don't know what other one you had. That was somewhere in there. Yeah.
Snowman in the house. What's going on, Snowman?
Brewmeister makes those 60 percenters, man. Like 65 is Armageddon, 67.5 is Snake Venom.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine how just effing crazy, like strength of numbers, Brewdog and Shoresbrow. Wow. Like it's gotta be the most kick you in the teeth, like just I mean, you're sipping on it. Snowman, what's up, buddy? Yeah. It's like you can't even drink the damn thing. I guess you sip on it like whiskey, right? I mean, if it was
like molasses. That beer almost was like
molasses.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Molasses. Well, I say molasses when I don't say molasses. I say molasses because there's like some joke or whatever my buddy was telling me a long time ago, and he was like, there were these moles that were sticking their head up. Oh, I smell this or whatever. Then the third was like, all I can smell are all I smell is molasses. Oh, geez. Yeah. So the Pro Bowl happened this weekend. We got the first couple days of I think it's a day one on ESPN. You got Travis Kelce on the screen right now, and
that's media. It's all going to be media week and all the stories and interviews and talking to everybody and blah 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 blah.
You looking forward to the Super Bowl?
I am.
Yeah. Is there any particular reason, or just because you love betting on the sport?
Well, I do love betting on it, but I think it's gonna be a good game. I think we're gearing up for a pretty good game. I'm ready for it. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
I wouldn't mind a shootout, but I think that Eagles defense is just going to be a little bit tougher. On what I mean, they're a little bit stronger. I think if anybody I kind of think there could be a blowout, but it's going to be the Eagles blowing out the Chiefs. The Chiefs defense just kind of sucks.
I mean, the Eagles had the easiest path to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the Chiefs, all they had to do was show up, man. They gave it to them. Like, here you guys want to play in the Super Bowl? Check cleared. You're in. Got paints to do, so I'll send a pic of social. But both of you have a great night. I appreciate that, James. Yeah,
Hey,
make sure you send that over.
have a great one, brother.
I want to see it. I want to see it. People are printing the most awesome stuff right now, and like all my printers are like down, like they're not printing right. I pulled out my old one, the OG one, and I was like, this thing has got to print, and it did. It started printing. I go, oh, faithful, baby. It goes like 2 miles an hour. It's like, being stuck behind a Prius in the left lane on the damn George Bush. Jay in the house.
What is going on, Jay? How you holding up, brother? You excited about Kyrie? Let's hear it.
God, that was the big news. If you want to talk about that, yeah, Kyrie, the Mavs made a move after Kyrie gave up, I think 2 first rounders at 2029, and I think a third rounder for 2029.
No, 1 first rounder, 2 second rounders.
Is that what it is? But the year 2029, right?
Yeah. Unprotected. So you got a while before that happens, right?
Right. And then they did Dinwiddie, and I can't think of the other guy's name.
Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith.
There you go. Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, I would thought he was pretty washed to begin with. And I was kind of shocked that, he's been in the league forever.
He's only like 30. Like,
that's forever. That's forever.
He's still really good. Like, yes, he's a nutcase. He's a head job. He's all that. But when the dude's playing, he's good.
They said they got the 2, I guess, something between him and Luka. They're number 1 and number 9 at, like, I think isolation or something like that. Yeah. I just don't know who's going to handle the ball. You know what I mean? Like, are they going to be fighting over the damn thing or what?
It's going to be interesting. It really is.
But I think their stock shot up a little bit, but I was like, we'll see.
We'll see. But I mean, do you want your team? And here's the thing. It's a low risk too, right? Because it's not like you're locked in with Kyrie for the next 3 years or something like that. He's a free agent after this year. So if it doesn't work out, hey, you tried. You did something, right? And that's the thing. Like, the Mavs, they've sat on their hands. They've tried, but I mean, Kristoff, really? Like, Porzingis, But yeah, no, I think he's a future Hall of Famer, but he's just toxic. The owner of the Nets didn't want to let him go to LA with Daddy LeBron. Nonetheless, it causes problems, and Luka will probably leave if this doesn't work out.
I
think it shows Luka that, hey, they're willing to try. But the other thing is it helps them clear all this cap room, though, too, right? They were buried under all this cap hit from the KP deal, right? And this just kind of helps clear things up and free things up for you to sign other players. But let's just say maybe it works, right? Like, you got 2 damn good ball players now. And the thing is, like, before, if Luka was out, they hadn't won a game all year without Luka.
Yeah, if Luka's out,
you could see them winning with Kyrie, right? You have a legit number 1 if Luka's out. So
I needed to get in there and make that bet, because I know someone mentioned that as well. They're like, they don't win when Luka's not in. I was like, oh, sweet. I need to get in there and bet against the Mavs.
I won a ton of money on them playing like Houston earlier this year.
Yeah. They're playing the Jazz right now, 60-62 at halftime.
Yeah. And I just hammered. I think I threw an S ton of money on. I was like, yeah, the Mavs. And the Mavs were winning like for the whole first half. I was like, you got to be. But then the second half, Houston came back. I was like, thank God.
You gotta be effing kidding me. 2 ball hogs, isn't that why they got rid of Brunson? Dude, I don't know.
Well, they didn't get rid of Brunson. Brunson left you. maybe you've kind of lost sight of that after that whole deal went down. But you offered him an S ton of money and he said, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna go play with the Knicks.
The further I get down, I'm
right there. Like, it's
see, look, dude, if I poured mine in that glass, it'd be like an inch up the sides. This shit is everywhere. It's crazy how it settled. I'm not eating that. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Outside of that, delicious.
And you can't be trusted with what anything tastes like. I'm probably like, oh, it's delicious, and then I go to eat it, and it's like,
no, I haven't tried that.
That's what I'm saying. I can't trust you
beer
with your assessment. Yeah, no, the beer was good. Beer was good.
Exactly. Why do you think we didn't offer more? Not a priority. Okay.
Oh man, yeah, that was pretty. That went down too damn smooth. I mean, we're like 17 minutes in, and we've only been on for like really 15 minutes. It's like, now what?
Now I got to go rinse this out so I can try the next one. So I'll be right back.
I know, right? God, dog. Unbelievable. This is why we should run promos all the time.
Hey guys, be sure to check out the Part-Time Nerd podcast with me, your host, Alan. We talk about movies, TV shows, comic books, all things nerdum. Mondays are for old school movie reviews, and then we release reaction videos throughout the week with new movies coming out, new TV shows, anything that comes up that we need to talk about. You can check out the video over on YouTube, and you can listen to the podcast anywhere you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, you name it.
And we're back. There we go.
And we're back.
I just didn't want. I was about to get up myself, and then you took. I was like, "Well, that's only 30 seconds." So I was like, "Oh crap!" But yeah, I'm fighting through mine, but I'm trying to get all the beer out that I can without like getting all that other shit in there because I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to mess with it. So
yeah, no, I thought about it for a minute, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm good.
Did you go to Martin House to get these, or did you get them like a Kroger or something like that?
I think I got them at Kroger.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, somewhere like that.
Yeah,
I did not get these at Martin. Now we have 4 beers coming up from Martin House that I picked up from there.
Yeah.
That we'll be having. And I'm trying to remember. So one is the Ice Mage, which is like 25%.
Mm-hmm.
One is Lacquer Lager, which is a clear lager. The can kind of looks like turpentine. One was I think one is Pet's Head Fell Off, the Dumb and Dumber reference. And I can't remember what the fourth one is. But I know for sure it's the Ice Mage, the Lacquer Lager, and then our pets' heads fell off or something like that.
Our pets' heads are falling off. I almost had to hit the jets. I mean, just to spray all that shit out of there, man. I'm like, I got to give her all she's got, Captain.
I poured it down the bathroom sink, and I'm like, man, should I have taken it in the kitchen and poured it down the garbage disposal? I don't know. I might have a plumbing issue here soon. I don't know, man.
I wouldn't have risked it. There's no way.
It's too late. Too late. Or at least should have flushed it down the toilet or something.
Did you get that giant what is it? Washing machine fixed?
I got a new one. Yeah.
They gave you another one now?
Yeah, they gave me it was the transmission was what was wrong with it. And they're like, yeah, we don't mess with the transmissions on these.
Do you even know that thing had a transmission? I didn't know a washing machine has a transmission.
Hardcore ones do.
Some little dude's like down there. It's starting to grind and forth. Did you at least get a normal one this time, or they give you another weird ass one?
No, they gave me another Speed Queen.
Oh, all right.
So,
all right. Cookies. Let's see. This is the cream one.
This is the cream.
This is an ale, right? Yeah.
Cream ale.
You know what I saw earlier today? I saw it was like a flashback, like a couple of years ago for us, and we were having Schwarz beers and stuff like black ales from Perrin and whatnot. I was like, oh my god, I missed that beer so much. Now this one's got a little bit. I'll take that back. Those are IBUs. So Martin House Brewing Cream Ale, 6% alcohol by volume, 10 IBUs, and of course they bang it out of the park with the untapped description. Rich cream ale. Thanks. 4,346 check-ins, average rating of 3.76 out of 3,510.
Man, look at that beauty.
Why are they taking weird pictures like this? They should be taking pictures of beer instead of. I mean, it's like the weirdest shit is on Untapped. You got a guy with the thumbs down, but he's got the wrong. He's got the wrong beer. It looks like.
So he's got that going for him, which is nice.
Beer people are like kind of interesting, right? Like I'd say we're pretty much the most chill craft beer people there is, right? We drink it all.
Yeah. That's pretty delicious.
All right, let's see what we got going. Can I pour it all in there?
You know what? I'm looking at the bottom of my can. There's some sediment in there.
Oh,
Like
Jesus. I'm not going all the way.
and it's white like the other one.
I'm not going all the way.
So yeah, I'm good with where I'm at. I might, you know what? Let me get a little bit more.
That little bit more is going to get you. It's going to ruin it. It's going to ruin it.
I'm good.
Look, nothing.
We're good. Because I use my draft top, but I didn't get the lid off. So it's kind of holding the little pieces back.
Freaking genius. You got to do a review on that. Be like, hey, guys, if you're worried about sediment and crap in your beer, let's get a draft top and then knock the lid down there.
Knock the lid in there, and it keeps it at bay. Oh. It keeps the little bits and pieces for you. But this is, I love their cream ale. Now, your cream ales are richer, right? You're definitely going to get a richer beer with this. But it's so smooth. Like, it's really smooth. These are beers that, if you weren't worried about the diabetes, you could just slam them.
Oh,
right.
It really is terrible. Like, not as far as that goes. You know what I mean? Because it's like their cream is a rich cream ale brewed with milk, sugar, and vanilla bean. It's a beautiful, slightly strong blonde that's sure satisfying both sweet tooth. It is. It's too damn sweet. But this kind of beer is perfect for the holiday season, after Thanksgiving and Christmas and whatnot. And you're looking for just something that's a little bit on the sweeter side, light. I mean, it's only 6%. It's nothing crazy, but it's it does kind of fall under a sweeter beer. But their cream ales are usually pretty damn good.
So it does look like this was canned on November 23rd of 2022.
Yeah.
So just based off our experience, you don't want to let this one sit. Like,
I mean, if it's in there,
maybe we got a bad 4-pack. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. But I mean, the taste is good. Just don't pour the whole thing in. Don't pour the whole thing in your pint glass. That's it. Or if you're drinking out of the can, don't tip the can up. Yeah, you'll get a little extra.
I don't want to be like that guy when it comes to with craft beer and like breweries, local breweries and things like that. I've been burned too many times with just clunks coming out of it, and I get it. Listen, I understand.
Shit happens.
It happens, right? But if it's gonna happen, it's probably gonna happen to me anyway. Because most 99% of these cans probably came out clean, awesome, wonderful, and then I get my hands on a can and it just does it. Take a drink from Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie, how you doing? She's in there just knocking out cups like crazy.
Actually, 2 take a drink. So let's take 2 drinks.
3, make it 3.
God bless.
Oh yeah. Hey, babe, if you're watching or can't hear me, bring me some water, will you? I need some water.
But I will say, like, this is the first year that I've had this issue with these beers. Yeah. Like, I've gotten this 4 or 5 years in a row now. Whenever COVID started, before COVID, I've gotten it. I think that might have been their first year of doing it. I'm not sure, but I've gotten it every year since then, and I've loved them every year. Like, I look forward to it coming out every year. It's something I can't wait to get my hands on. This and their pretzel stouts. I love their pretzel stouts.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I love the brewery out there, the vibe and everything like that. It's real nice and cool. I just can't stand like sometimes the crowd, right? And the overhype or the line and stuff like that. The night we went there, last time I was there, I think was the last time Lizzie we had that giant rock smashing our windshield as we're driving home,
Was that Tres Leches?
Yeah, it was Tres Leches night. And it was during the national championship when Clemson and Alabama were going at it. And, we get out there. It's not packed. It's perfect. It's kind of a soggy night, a little bit cool. And we're like, this is all right. I like this. I like this a lot. Very chill, very chill. Very friendly staff. No issues at all. I mean, I had no complaints about that place other than I had to drive all the way forward.
That was the vibe on the Monday night releases. That's why I loved going out on Monday nights because that's how it was. They're releasing brand new beer. This is not like their Friday releases. Their Friday releases were always insane, where you had to show up and wait in line for a few hours. They're walking around giving you beers while you're waiting in line and stuff like that. But their Monday releases were always just chill like that. I always enjoyed the Monday releases.
Yeah, and that's what I'm down with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't. We've talked about this before. I don't know how many times, but I have no interest in waiting in line for beers like that. You know what I'm saying? I have no interest in getting there early, or you know what? If I got to wait let's say 20 minutes for like a badass new beer, sure. I'll wait 20 minutes. But if not, I'm gonna get this on the full screen here. He's just going to town. Just going to town, folks. The allergies and everything have been hitting us hard here in North Texas. The weather's been changing. It goes from 80 degrees one day down to 30, then bounces back and around. It's been hell on everywhere.
Dude, it's been wreaking havoc. But
how long have you waited in line for a beer before? Have you ever done like a beer release, bottle release type thing?
I don't think I have. Like, there was a couple of times where I went to Martin House for a beer, and I saw a huge line, and I just kept driving. Like, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not waiting in that.
Right? It's the biggest turn off I've ever seen in my. It's to get me out of there. That's what it does.
I think I waited like maybe like 10 minutes when they did the pizza beer in line. But that was because I really wanted that Ninja Turtles pint glass. Right. Like,
so you did it more for the pint glass than you did anything.
Right. And the beer was just god awful. I mean, just being honest, it was the worst beer I've ever had.
I like that beer.
It was rough.
I need more tricked up beers. You know, it's one thing that I really I know I keep saying really a lot. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's something that I've gotten used to with our pals over at the Brew Fighters, right? Zach and Scott. They used to give us their old beers that they don't like. It's like, this thing suck. We want y'all to try it. We want y'all to have it live on the show. And then somehow they start feeding me even more rando weird beers. I'm like, I can do that. I'll do it. Like that hot popcorn cheese or popcorn tin?
All cheese popcorn. Yeah, that one was awful. Like, I went and had that on a brewing day with them, and we had it, and it was awful. Like,
didn't mind it. And then what was the Jello one? The Ecto Cooler or something like that?
Yeah, that was from that brewery that was in Denton, the one that shut down.
Armadillo something?
Yeah, Armadillo. Yeah, Armadillo. They did that one. Yeah, that one was.
I like that one too. I just like I like funny beers.
Hey, I love bits. Bits are fun.
I never got my hands on the Buffalo one, the Buffalo Wings, but I wanted to try that one too. Yeah,
I thought we had that one.
Really? I don't remember.
I think so.
I definitely want to drink it with the hot. I want to have hot wings there because it looks like they're probably like the hot ones from. I was getting different vibes from either Aw Shucks, Hooters, or what's another place that's got those wings that like little. They're smaller wings, but they're hot. They got that like Texas Pete sauce or something on it, man. It's something weird. You know what I mean? Or maybe Frank's Red Hot. You know, they put that shit on everything.
Well, did you see someone released a Hormel chili beer?
Yeah.
And it's not, and the big thing around here is everyone's like, wait, this isn't from Martin House? And then the other one was Martin House is pissed. Someone beat him to the punch.
They said, hey, you guys need to do a collab with your hot dog water beer or whatever.
Oh, God. Which we never got our hands on that one, did we?
No one got it for us. Let's see. Hormel unveils new chili cheese beer in time for Super Bowl. Hold on. I'm looking it up right now just so everybody knows what I'm talking about. Let's see. Austin, Minnesota. Never heard of it. Hormel Chili is adding to this year's Super Bowl excitement with its first ever Hormel chili cheese brew. Announced on Tuesday, the makers of Hormel have teamed up with brewers of Modest Brewing to create an unexpected sip inspired by the famous cheese dip. So they got a Martin House spinoff up in Minnesota doing Martin House shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, because when we saw it, we're like, what are you talking about? But
I was like, when's the Martin House releasing? I was like, wait a minute. This is a Martin House? Like,
I'm going to have to pull up what the hell Modest Brewing is. I've never heard of it. North Loop Brewery in Minneapolis. Okay. So let's see what kind of beers they have. What are you thinking here? You think that's just a one-off or they just love bits?
I hope they love bits. It gives me a reason to go to Minneapolis. That's what that would do.
This one thing that says oaked aged Vienna lager, and all I can see was Vienna sausage in my head. We got barrel aged imperial stout. Barrel aged imperial stout, honey double porter. They got some good looking shit. Melt. They have a melt series. Hold on, because doesn't Martin House have a melted series?
Melt right here. It's on my glass, my Martin House pint glass.
Okay.
Melt ice cream.
Yeah, it says melt. It says blood orange, raspberry, vanilla, THC infused seltzer.
Oh,
And they have a ginger, lemon, lime, THC infused. It's got 10 milligrams of THC in it. They got a shook. It's a key lime pie milkshake IPA, double dry hopped, New England style. I'm looking for something that's weird, and I don't see it. I just see a bunch of the THC seltzers. Tint is another one.
okay.
Weird. Into it. They do a lot of lemon lime lager. Okay. They've got some. It looks like they have a mix between, like, even their logo and stuff. I'm getting like Turning Point vibes.
Okay.
Turning Point vibes. It does. It looks just like, I mean, you have to pull this shit up. So y'all check out their beers, modestbrewing.com/beers. I'll throw them right down there. And tell us what you think. And also, if you're listening to this and you can get your hands on this shit, call me.
Yeah. Shirt, pint glass, koozie coming your way if you get us a can of Hormel chili beer.
Where the hell can I buy this Hormel chili beer?
Yeah, if you can get us a can of that, like I said, shirt, koozie, pint glass, stickers, it's all yours.
We should be able to buy this somewhere, right?
I mean, yeah, if we go to Minneapolis.
You got to go there. Oh, shit. There it is. Womp, womp. We're fresh out. You can still head to our site and order cans of Hormel chili to make your own dip. At what? Why would I want to make my dip?
No.
I want the damn. I want the beer. I want the damn beer, you ding dongs.
You dingus.
I mean, you've got some announcements here. Let's see. Did anybody else get a hold of this thing and make a video about it? I don't see it. Okay. I see a bunch of news releases and shit. You figured it'd be everywhere. Like anybody that got their hand on it, they did a video about it,
Oh, yeah.
All right. So there you go. Bad ideas in brewing. That's the title of this thing 19 hours ago. Hey, no one's perfect. They're talking about this. Hey, listen, if you haven't tried it and it's in, you know what I mean, you're just going off of whatever, I don't want to hear anything about it. You have to have that beer before you can tell me it sucks. I know it's going to probably suck, but it sounds so damn crazy that I'm in, baby.
I mean, I'll try one, right?
Right.
I'll at least split one, I
was going to say, I'll try half of one. There's one thing I'll do. Half. I go,
hey, if you get us 2 cans, I mean, we're going to have to find more people to come over to drink with us.
Yeah, we're going to have someone come over. Speaking of coming over, we're going to have, we're inviting Stefan to come over this Wednesday. I think everybody's going to be in here as long as Alan's not sick. So as long as Alan's not sick, we'll have 3 people in the studio again, just hanging out. We got plenty of beers to drink, talking. It's going to be like our Super Bowl special, I think, if we want to call it that. We're going down the line. We're going to make our picks, predictions for the Super Bowl, and then we're going to hit Bovada and just prop pick the shit out of it.
Yeah. I mean, prop bets like nobody's business. We're going to tell you our thoughts on we can't go every single one because it's absurd. Like, if we went through every prop bet, it'd probably be like a 4-hour show, right? Like, It's just the amount of prop bets that there are these days. It's insane. And we're not even just talking about like stat prop bets. We're talking about, we could spend probably an hour on commercial prop bets.
Yeah.
Commercials.
No shit, right?
So, but yeah, we'll get into all that on Wednesday's show. We'll ask little Stefan, what's it feel like being a Steelers fan these days? As they wade in the waters of, are they kind of like the Cowboys these days? Like, just a bunch of mediocre seasons, and the playoffs are one and done. It's just kind of like what?
I did ask him if he was. I was like, hey, you guys you're talking about. Well, you can get in, right? You can get some help somehow getting the playoffs. I was like, let me ask you, man, do you want to be in the playoffs? Like, you're going to get bounced in the first round. Do you want to be there? Just say, hey, at least we made it to the playoffs, or you? He goes, oh yeah, if they get in, that's great. I think I love the opportunity. I'm glad that they got there, type thing, even if they're going to be one and done. So he seemed like he still wanted to get a piece of the playoff action.
Get your foot in the door, right? And then see what happens.
Right.
You never know. Hey, you might have a situation where you play a team where they end up throwing a quarterback in there who can't throw a football because he already got hurt.
No kidding, man.
Right.
They already hurt the other damn quarterback. I mean, they could have done it. They could have just, oh God, how crazy would that have been? Speaking of Super Bowl, we have Super Bowl squares going on right now. I think we've sold 73, if I'm not mistaken, 73 squares. We're down to 27 left. It seems like every night when I reload and take a new picture of it or whatever and post it, it's like, man, it just starts popping off again. And I don't think we'll have any problem. I do want this all buttoned up by this weekend so I can draw numbers Friday or Saturday. I'm going to pick the numbers as soon as the board fills. So we'll be in touch. As soon as the board fills up, because I will not be sitting there waiting. And once I wake up Sunday morning, I'm done. Now, whether it gets picked or not, I don't give a
damn. When do you leave? Because you're out of town.
Sunday morning.
You leave Sunday morning? Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guys.
Oh, look, L Stud's here. What's going on, buddy?
It doesn't show
how does L Stud feel about the Kyrie trade? We know how Jay Cisneros feels, but how's L Stud feel?
What the hell is that L Stud? I don't know what that is. It's like a half a moon. It looks like I just want to know what the odds are. We're gonna bust the Janet Jackson, whatever they are in. I'm in. The odds on that, I don't know. And yeah, I'm not in. I'm not in it at all.
It's not happening.
I think if someone went out there and just like Shazammed her clothes off of her, I still wouldn't be in. You know what I mean? Like nah. I bet you if everything shot off her at once, there'd be like a nice aroma in the stadium. All of a sudden, you're like, what does that smell?
Congratulations, Rihanna, on landing the Super Bowl halftime show. It's a big accomplishment. Cheers.
I mean, it is, unless they don't want you there, then I'd say it's even better. You know what I mean? Some people, you know what I mean? They just don't like people. They don't want to have I don't have a nice time. I think it's going to be really tough to top last year, because last year was so much fun. So many guest appearances and things like that. I don't know. The time, I think a couple times before that, I think it was Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. And that shit was, I was watching that on like a 40-foot screen, and I was just seeing everything just kind of move around. Everything's moving in sync, And I was like, you know what I mean? I was having fun. I was like, and people still crapped on that one. I go, what's the problem? I was like, what the hell do you want?
Yeah. Elsta thinks Kyrie's an absolute baller and will contribute on and off the court to this great city of Dallas. See, Elsta's got different opinions than Jay does.
Are they going to the playoffs this year? Does this make them a playoff team?
I think so. Yeah, I think they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Get in the playoffs and you screw around and you find out. Who knows?
Right now they're up by 6 on the Jazz.
Okay.
God, I was about to say, God, the Jazz are terrible, because it looked like I said 27 and 72. I go, that's too many games.
That's not right. That's not right.
The Mavs are currently 6th in the West. So, yeah, 28 and 26. They're 2 games over 500.
1,000% a playoff squad. Okay.
1,000%?
I don't know if he knows how percentages work.
I know, right? They're remaking White Man Can't Jump. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
With any caster who's
they got
spearheading this?
Arrow as Billy Hoyle, it looks like.
I'm sorry, who?
Who? You know who Billy Hoyle is?
Yeah, but who's the guy playing Billy?
Jack Arrow. He's I don't know his name. I don't know his stage name.
Are you meaning to say Jack Sparrow?
No, not. Why did it say White Dallas? Oh, White Dallas Mavericks hat. When I typed in white, it goes to White Dallas Mavericks. I've never Googled that in my life.
2K predicts a Mavs championship with Kyrie added. There you go.
Where's the new one? Let's see. New show. God damn it. Let's see. White Man Can't Jump is an upcoming American sports film directed by Charles Kidd II and written by Kenya Barris. It is a remake of the 92 film of the same name. White Man Can't Jump is scheduled to release May 19, 2023 by 20th Century Studios. Oh, it's on Hulu. Okay, it's a Hulu original.
So 3 months.
Yeah, so it'll be around here pretty soon. So Jack Harrow, what the hell? He's like a rapper.
Again, are you meaning to say Jack Sparrow? Because I'm in on that. Jack Sparrow.
He's probably got one song you know of. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. That's all I really know. I mean, I've heard like his song.
So you're related to him, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not related to this. No, I'm not from Louisville.
No. You're from Kentucky.
Yeah, so he's saying what's popping. Where the hell's the other guy? Who's the other guy? Cinco Walls. Wait, hold on. Does that says Cinco Walls? That's as
like a single wall, like they have a wall playing?
Yeah, I guess. as Kamal Allen. Who the hell's Kamal Allen? They're not going to have. Are you kidding me right now? They're not going to have the original names for the original characters. Who the hell's playing Billy's girlfriend? What the hell is her name in that movie? It's a food, Billy. It starts with a Q. I need some saucy Puerto Rican girlfriend that just like talks shit all the time.
Bring back Rosie.
Why not? Rosie. There you go, Rosie. Yeah, no, it looks like they got someone. I don't. That's a lot of names. There's like 8 names in her name, so I can't go there. I don't know what the hell that is.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Will I watch it?
I'll watch it.
Only if their name is Billy. and what the hell was
only if it's Jack Sparrow and a wall? Okay. Just Jack Sparrow and a wall. Just playing b-ball.
I can't think. There's the first look is already out there, so it's 40 seconds. You want to watch the preview?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'm in.
Can you hear any of that?
I don't hear anything.
No, did you hear it when I put it on? It was loud noise.
I heard it.
Okay, we're not doing it then. Nah, it won't work. So look at it at your leisure.
All right.
I'm not in if it's not Billy Hoyle and I can't even think of Wesley Snipes' character. Not even. It's a show. Huh. All right.
It's a TV. So it's not even like a movie. It's a TV show.
I think it is. I think it's just a straight to TV show. Yeah. Sidney Dean. God, dog, and I couldn't think of his name. And then Gloria Clemente. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
It's food, Billy. It starts with a letter Q. If Alan or if Rhino was in here, I'd get him on. He could just quote. He could start the movie for you and just quote.
Yeah. He'll play all parts.
Yeah. He really will. All right. Yeah, I
What's
guess.
up, TJ?
I don't know. TJ, what's up? I almost hit you up today and see if you like, hey man, you got any bourbon at the house? I was like, let's have some bourbon tonight.
I mean, I probably got some whiskey.
I'll go now. I was gonna have it just to sip on it and enjoy myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to have it now. I've already had 2 of these beers. Cookies and cream. The cream's pretty good. A little sweet, but it's good.
It's a little sweet, but it's still really good. It's still really smooth. I'm definitely enjoying them both. Just don't pour the whole can out if you get your hands on one of these right now.
Yeah, might as well play it safe, to be honest. Might as well play it safe. You know what I should have done? And this is something, I told you this before. Like, people are like selling cans, like used beer cans. What you do is you pop them from the bottom, it drains all the alcohol out, and then you sell the can, and it looks like it's still, the top's all mint and whatnot.
Right.
Huh? Do I have whiskey? I know you got whiskey.
No one asked. No, he was talking about me, not you.
Yeah.
He's never been like, I wonder if whiskey has any bourbon at his house. But
does whiskey have bourbon at his house?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
I bet you he's just got like a bottle of Jack Daniels. He's on his last bottle. He hasn't reloaded any Witherspoon or anything else.
I bet you he's got at least 3 different kinds.
3 different kinds. Like, Active has more than a sip in it.
Yes.
He might hold on to bottles or something. I don't know. He's got at least like say.
Yes, it has to have something in it.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about empty bottles. Okay. How many different kinds of whiskey do you have right now?
Whiskey.
And tell us.
So yeah, like I said, 27 spots left on the Super Bowl board. And yeah, I'm just going straight off whoever the first person, if I get like a Venmo alert or a Cash App alert currently. I need to know currently.
Yeah.
22. My ass. There ain't no way.
There's no way you have 22. I mean, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he has 22 different kinds.
There's no way.
I want to see a picture.
He's never. I want a picture as well. He's never drank
of the. Hold on. Of the bottles of whiskey. Okay. I want to be very specific when I tell you I want a picture, TJ. I want a picture of the bottles of whiskey. I swear to God, if you send over a D pic, I'm posting it on Twitter.
We'll just put it on. Yeah, send it over on the under the beer pics in the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll be a weirdo. He sends over rooster shots like all the time. He goes, I got these.
You know what? We'll put something on our OnlyFans.
Right. Someone, I think it was like there's a couple of these OnlyFans people. They said that they're going to start tagging dildos Like you got to give credit to like whoever manufactured the damn thing. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I go, what world are we living in? What invite? Yeah, I'm gonna invite because I don't even think he's in there anymore. TJ, I don't think TJ's even in or on a Discord. I think he deleted it. He goes, man, Discord, man, it just goes off all night. I go, well, duh. Who doesn't like unsolicited D pics? I don't know. I don't know.
It just he just sends them all the time. That's why it's like
store shelf.
It's like okay.
He's in his car running over there.
He doesn't even dress it up or anything. Like it's just always the same flaccid, small little thing. It's like, come on, buddy.
Put some effort into it.
Right. Put like a silly hat on it or something. I don't
know. You ever seen Big Mouth? Just Maurice's wieners out there. I mean, he's got his smart one. He's got his the drinker one. He's got a little sombrero on and
just all different kinds.
Yeah. You gotta have little bits. Well, I was on the Team Having Fun pages for a while, like on our Twitter account and stuff like that. It's like I'm just here to support all these single moms and streamers and whatnot that decided to make the leap to OnlyFans because I'm telling you, I love the process. Big fan of the process. How I'm not going to do it to, hey, I'm 30% off right now. Come check me out. Yes. Yeah. And then you just wait them out and then they just post them anyways on Twitter. Twitter's awesome.
Twitter is insane.
Big fan of the OnlyFans.
Huge fan.
I post like maybe one picture every 2 weeks on OnlyFans on our OnlyFans.com/strikeout beer. Free to join.
There we go.
Yeah, I post like just one every 2 weeks. Keep the people interested.
Yeah.
Some feet, some sports, some beer. You never really know. Sometimes it's zoomed in so far you can't even tell what's behind the can.
Every once in a while, it's a balloon knot. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
but it's legit balloon knots. Like it's not like it's just zoomed in on balloon knots, and you don't know. You got to play. Is it a balloon knot or is it a butthole?
So I'm looking at. I'm watching the ESPN feed right now. Super Bowl opening night. Right. There's a logo behind Patrick Mahomes called Fast Twitch.
Okay.
That logo is the logo of a professional gaming group. It's got the T with the F to the side.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, that's not that. So I'm like, did someone yank that? Did someone steal our logo or something? Or do they still there? I've never heard of Fast Twitch, but now I got to look it up. What the hell's Fast Twitch?
It's Twitch, but faster.
Super fast. You know what it is? It's freaking Gatorade.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. It's the oh my God, it's the Tfue logo, the gamer, like just modified. Oh my God, it looks like the old TH. It looks like you remember when the THF logo went from the one I had to it's missing a piece, and it was like, oh, this is our logo now.
Yeah.
That's what Fast Twitch did. They just took the left side off. Head Hunting's in the house. What up? Gatorade. H2O.
Oh, that sucks. It really, really sucks.
Oh, geez. So, yeah, going down quite smooth. I'm really enjoying this one as well. But, yeah, that logo is, dude, it's super close. Like,
hey, you know what? I can guarantee you which logo I know is trademarked.
It's off by just one little dash. The one little dash that was on the left side is gone, and now it's yeah. I know which one's trademarked. I've never even heard of Fast Twitch.
You have now. Oh man.
I don't even know if Mahomes is gonna. I mean, he's gonna play, obviously.
What?
He is beat up. What the hell is going on the screen right now? Is he FaceTiming somebody? He's getting like a new face. This is the most awkward shit you've ever seen.
And his wife is hitting him up to see if he's on his way home. Hey, you almost home? These kids.
He's on your way home.
These kids, they want some freaking In-N-Out. Can you bring us some In-N-Out? They're hungry. Like,
is there a person that you feel more sorry for, celebrity wise, than Pat Mahomes? Do you feel worse for anybody else?
Have you seen the pictures of Ben Affleck at the Grammys yesterday?
I didn't watch the Grammys. I haven't seen it though. Let's see.
Just look at Ben Affleck at the Grammys.
I'm glad you said it again because I almost put Bill Affleck. Even Bill was like, "Are you an idiot?"
He was described as the only sober guy the only sober person at the wedding, or the only person you know was your wife.
Oh God, dude, he just looks done. Like he just looks done.
He's just.
He looks a little thin too, you know. Look, Ben Affleck looks like he'd rather be at Dunkin'. I don't think he cares. You know what I mean? I don't think he gives a shit.
He's like, just wants nothing to do with being there. But he's like, my wife's here, so I'm going to be here.
Hold on.
So.
Oh, I got to mute that. Hold on. Yeah. Oh my God. It's rough. It really is rough. Like the camera's looking at him and shit, and he just.
It takes you back to the picture of him where he's outside and he's smoking.
He's just like, fuck.
You're just like, oh.
I really like the other one where it made him shorter next to him. It's like when you and your kid have just finally had enough of mom or whatever. It's like you're both outside just fucking. God, I hate this. I hate it. It really is, dude. I don't know his situation. I'm assuming he just looks beaten. He doesn't want to be there. And when you don't want to be somewhere, you don't want to freaking be there. But I'll tell you this, Pat Mahomes, he's got my heart, and he's got every bit of sympathy, and he should have everybody's sympathy in the effing world having to deal with that wife of his and that damn brother of his. Like his brother, like every time his brother lines up to do some stupid fucking dance, he should, like, out of left field, just sock the shit out of him and just fucking kick the phone over. Knock it off! You fucking joke.
He has Frank Clark following him around. Just hey, Frank, I need you to go ahead and follow my brother around. If he puts his phone up like he's getting ready to do a TikTok, I need you just to come and just bull rush his ass. And just
who was it back in the day? It was Terry. When it's game time, it's pain time, baby. He was the Office linebacker. God, that was such a great commercial. Just the 90s. I'd love to see Mahomes just drill his brother with a football mitt. Yeah, no shit. Like just fucking smoke one right between his eyes.
Just
because let's be honest. I mean, he's almost like the Greg Maddux of quarterbacks, right? He can throw the ball anywhere, right? Yeah, he can hit any kind of pass, do anything he wants. Just make it rain out there.
If he throws an interception, he meant to throw it.
Yeah. What? He's just getting shit from his coach. What are you doing? He goes, they needed the ball. Just give him a little false hope.
I don't know, man. We're up by like 20. What else am I going to do?
Oh, geez. What the hell? Oh, damn. They brought in they got the Fly Eagles Fly, and Jesus. Yeah, it looks like a crazy another like media day. It looks nuts. Yeah. It really does. And it's fun to listen to some of these things. Like some of these people, certain shows, right? I'm not going to listen to some asshole that I don't like or care about interview someone because I just don't care. You get the people that actually really make good content and ask good questions and things like that. That's who you're going to listen to. So
someone asked Nick Sirianni today if this game was a must win
for like his career or just the season, or
like, hey, do you think this game coming up on Sunday? Do you think it's a must win? What?
That guy should have had his credentials removed and escorted out of there. And maybe you fucking sock him one in the back of the head when he's not looking. You know what I mean? Like as he's walking out and he's probably muttering to himself, I'm being kicked out of the fucking Super Bowl. Yeah, you're out of here for asking a stupid question.
Like I'm all about bits. Like bits are fun, right? But that's not a bit. That's just
stupid.
I don't know, man. Like
if you give him a heads up and say, hey man, I'm gonna ask you a couple goofy questions, like, hey, what's your favorite ice cream? Or have you ever
right.
Stuff like that. But if you're like, hey, is this a must-win game? All right, we're done here. Like reporter fired for that. Yeah, he should be fired immediately. Yeah. There's no reason to be hanging around. Oh, let's do last thing of the night here. Tom Brady is making the same amount of money that he made his entire football career. Actually, more. 20 million more. It's like 20 million more.
Take a drink. I don't have anything left. Head on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're all done here. We're about to leave. We'll get you on the next one, though. We'll get you on the next one. We'll slam one for you or something. I don't know. Probably not, but I won't remember.
I don't know. I blacked out.
But So for 10 years, he's already got the exclusive deal. Is it for Fox?
They put Fox for $375 million. He made $357 million playing football.
Yeah, 10-year contract. Never been in the booth. We gave him a 10-year deal. Unbelievable. Yeah. And I want to hear him. I'm very interested to hear him, call a game and whatnot. But if he sucks, plus I'm just going to listen to the
I don't think he's going to suck. Like, you can listen to him do like other stuff, and he's done stuff, outside the season and things like that. And he breaks things down really well, and he's well spoken and things like that. He's got a good personality. You're not going to have the Tony Romo thing with him, right? Where like Romo was all right when he started, but like to the point to where like Romo, he almost dropped the N-bomb the other day. Did you see that?
Jesus, can he just get lost? I'm so tired of looking at him.
He's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful, beautiful man.
I can understand you say that about Romo. I'm tired of Romo. Just Jim, and it like he is so biased on these games and shit.
He's got called out by the CBS because they're like, you're not even trying anymore. Like, you need to do better because you suck.
Yeah. No, he's like, no, I need more money, and then I'll get better.
Yeah, he got more money, but no, he almost dropped an N-bomb on the last game. If you haven't looked it up, watch it, because you're just like, no, watch it. You're like, oh, that shit was wild. Romo was so close. He was so close. And I don't know how you write that off as you were trying to say anything else. Like,
all right, hold on.
It's
right. Hold on. I'm gonna do it real quick. You probably want
to. Yeah, that's fine.
Whoa! 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 That's not even close,
sir.
Whoa! That's not even close. Yikes! Jesus Christ! How the hell can I fire? I mean, I don't. I'm firing for less just from saying Jim 87 fucking times in the first quarter.
You got 3. So, anyways,
he does. He fucking pulls the e-brake, like slides out of control. To like, anyways, like. Did you hear any of that?
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, good. I just didn't make sure. I didn't want it to play like crazy and like.
Yeah.
That was vicious, man.
Dude, it was. You can't. What else could you say you were gonna say?
Nah, like that was bad.
There's nothing else.
That's what you were gonna say. God, that's vicious, man. That's so bad. That's so bad.
It's even more cringeworthy, like the second, third, and fourth time because you're expecting it now. Like at first, you're like, okay, he might say it. What do people say? Like you're expecting it to be like misunderstood or something like that, right? That's just the way things work these days. But then you hear, you're like, whoa. And you're like, and you hit replay, and the second time you know where it's coming, so you're bracing for the hit. You see the train coming. You're like, oh God.
Oh my God. I mean, it's not that I'm calling for people to lose their jobs or whatever, because I don't watch Romo. I don't listen to Romo at all. If there's ever a chance, I'm always watching the Red Zone, and then also I mute the damn game. Like I hardly ever like listen to him talk because all he says is Jim. He says Jim over and over again. I think we lost connection with Alan. This is my favorite part of the show is Alan there? Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Yeah. Alan's just in disbelief. He can't believe Romo's saying what he's saying.
I was shocked. I was shocked when I heard. I was like, what? That is
Jesus. All right. We're going to get the hell out of here. Alan's internet can't take anymore. I guess it couldn't handle the Romo bit.
I don't know.
It's like, Romo, nah, shut down. Shut it down. Shut it down. So we're going to get the hell out of here. So run us out of here, Alan.
Thank you guys so much for watching us. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We'll be back on Wednesday. Special guest in studio. Hopefully, Super Bowl prop bet's going to be fun. Drinking some real beers. But hey, guys, love you guys. We'll talk to you guys later. As always, I'm Alan.
Robert Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.